you said, obviously Ruiz is busy with the Joshua rematch for the rest of this year, but if he were to get the victory in the rematch, you and Wilder see each other the first quarter of next year. Is he not basically the next man up to? I mean, he has 3 belts.
Yeah, 100%. If he beats Joshua in the rematch, he's next in line. Whoever wins that, I mean, Wilder will fight Andy Ruiz. I don't see why these fights shouldn't be made. There's nothing I see with Andy Ruiz that makes me afraid. And I think it'd be a good fight, a good matchup of styles.
Which one of your suits has been your favorite of this week?
I don't know, I'll let the fans decide, but this is a bit of a showstopper, isn't it? This one. I've been sporting the bare chest and hairy like an animal, so it's all going down in Las Vegas. Yeah. If you can't fight wearing suits like this, you're going to be in trouble, I tell you.
Bob, you mentioned earlier before Tyson. Hi, sorry. Bob, you mentioned before Tyson came in that the next fight in October could be at Madison Square Garden. But is the Wilder Fury fight definitely nailed down as a Vegas fight? Because all those big ones that have made enormous amounts of money have taken place.
I would think. You see, the difference is that if it's a massive fight like this would be, like Mayweather Pacquiao, like Canelo Golovkin was, it belongs in Las Vegas because the casinos bring in the biggest punters, and therefore the prices are sky high. A gate that would do maybe £2 million in the O2 in London, or do $2 million, $3 million in New York, would do $30 million here in Las Vegas. And it has the infrastructure to handle a big fight. So without any commitment from anybody, I would think that Las Vegas would be the likely place for that fight.
Have you already gone into any talks with anyone about possible dates and venues here yet?
Have we talked to whom?
To the venues or about the dates here at all yet? Have you begun the conversation?
We talk to everybody, and we are able to discuss possible dates when it's most appropriate to do the biggest revenue, and then of course we have to match it against the sports schedule in the United States, and perhaps in the UK. I don't think the Premier League is in championships then, but because for example, you don't want to put it like in competition to the Super Bowl, and you don't want to put it really in competition to what we call March Madness, which is the college basketball tournament, which is so big. So all of that has to be done. Our Todd does that. He talks to all the properties. I'm sure the Wilder people are talking to them as well, and we'll have the appropriate place. But I would think it would be Las Vegas.
Can you just confirm then, that fight with Mayweather and Pacquiao grossed over $600 million US? You think it's that big a fight? It could be on that kind of scale?
Again, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? People always, when I was in the business for many years, always look for the big heavyweight fight. That was Ali Fraser won, did more business than any other fight had ever done up to that point. I can't see why this wouldn't happen, and particularly when it matches somebody from the UK who is not coming over as an opponent, but is a co-equal at least in stature with an American. It's got to, reasonably speaking, do tremendous business on pay-per-view.
They're 2 undefeated fighters.
Exactly
They're
right.
undefeated and they got unfinished business.
And when the time comes, Frank and I will help sell it. But we got the best salesman sitting between us.
Hey Tyson, over here to your left. Just to ask you about Wilder versus Ortiz. It was a life and death fight for Wilder the last time around. Does that concern you? You're sitting here, Bob told me the other day he thought the fight could do 5 million. You hear him now talking about these massive gains. Does it concern you Wilder's taking such a difficult fight for him against a guy, a big puncher like Luis Ortiz?
No, it doesn't concern me. You know, Luis Ortiz, like I said before, is 147 years old. So Wilder should knock him out quicker than he did last time. I believe Wilder will get him out of there in a couple of rounds. Catch him early and he's gone. He's got no legs underneath the guy. Like I said, he's 147 years old. It was a clash of styles before. First time probably he fought Southpaw, who was experienced. So I think he'll get him out of there quite quick. I'm not concerned, but even if the worst does happen, Wilder gets chinned in a round, then when every door closes, another one opens. So what's meant to be will be. We can't alter what's going to happen in the future. We have no control of it. So I only can control myself and do what I've got to do, my end of the deal. And I'll look to do that in October the 5th or September 21st, whichever one we go in. And I can only do what I can do as a fighter to prevent it happening to me.
First off, I want to say congrats, Tyson. Just want to say you look good out there, my man.
Thank you, Sonny, my man! Big shout out to Sonny Conto, the Bronco Conto. Great sparring partner and a great person to be around. And I'd like to bring him to my next training camp because he gave me some great work.
Tell us about your fight. What happened? Hey,
Second
what?
round KO, TKO.
Because
face.
you were watching his fight in the dressing room. Two rounds, and you figured 2 rounds.
Yeah. Fouled the lead.
Good stuff, congratulations, Sonny.
Okay, I think it's time for the Gypsy King and his entourage to celebrate. So have a great party.
And I think we're going to celebrate with a little song, shall we? Right, I want everyone to join in. American Pie, Franco.